All right, welcome back to my channel once again. It's Faith here, your web doctor, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a value packed or how to write a value packed ebook with AI. All right, so we're in the age where you can literally create any digital product using AI, and we're going to write a book that sells with AI. All right, so if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, please, I appreciate you, and I will appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I release any video, you'll be the first to get alerted. All right, so if you are ready, let's get right into it. All right, so I'm going to walk you through the entire process of creating a digital product, or how to write an ebook, a value packed ebook that sells. So here is how to get started. All right, for you to write an entire ebook, there are steps to it. All right, number one is that you're going to get your title. All right, your book title. As soon as you get your book title, you're going to get the subtitle, then the author's name. All right, this is going to be the whole of this. They are going to be your cover page. Then you have your copyright page, introduction, the body of the book, conclusion, and then you now go over to create your ebook mockup, because that is what people see. All right, they won't see the content of your ebook until they buy it, but they see the cover. That cover is what you will use in your marketing. So what are we going to do here? I've brought a topic we're going to look at, and that topic is diabetes cookbook for newly diagnosed. So we want to help people who have diagnosed diabetes early enough, and they want to get food they're going to eat so that they don't escalate their problems. So what we're writing is a value packed ebook that's going to help people. In my previous video, I showed you how to create digital products. All right, so when you're creating digital products, you're creating solutions. So these solutions are simple things that can help people solve their problems. So we're going to help diabetes patients who are newly diagnosed to solve their problems by recommending food they can eat so that they don't escalate their issues. All right, so let's go right into it. So I'm going to copy this topic, and we are going to use ChatGPT and Cloud. All right, so what are we going to do? Let's go here and tell ChatGPT that we want to create this ebook. Okay, and then we want to generate a subtitle for it. Let me say hi, Shati. All right, so let me just prep it a little. I want to create a value. All right, so you need to be conscious of your keywords. All right, I want you to generate a catchy subtitle for it. A catchy subtitle for it. All right, so let's see what ChatGPT gives us. All right, so here is it. All right, delicious, healthy, and easy recipe to help you manage your diabetes with confidence. So this is the subtitle it has given us. So what are we going to do now? Now that we have gotten our title, we have gotten our subtitle. Let me copy that. Okay, let me copy it. Okay, let me copy it right away. Okay, so now we're going to create a page. All right, we're going to create a page and start writing our ebook without wasting much of our time. All right, so here I opened a blank document where I'm going to write my ebook, because I love writing my ebooks with Google Docs. You can also use Canva to write, whichever one you want. All right, so I'm going to give my book, I'm going to title the document diabetes. Let me say diabetes cookbook. So that's the first thing you have to do. Give your book a title. All right, we're going to set up the page. Click on file, come to file, scroll down, go to page setup. We're going to set up this. All right, so leave this as the whole document, leave it as portrait. All right, come to paper size. All right, let's give it statement is good for ebooks. All right, so the page body, you can give it anything, but I like leaving it in white. So that's all you need to do. The margin and the margins are okay. All right, so just click on that. Can you see that it has resized this to an ebook? So the next thing you're going to do is to set up you format your book. I like to format mine as I'm writing, or you can do that much later. Put it on Justify. All right, no, there are cases where you're going to put center aligned. So I'm going to set my my font to 12. All right, so I like leaving my font to Times New Roman is the best for writing ebooks. Okay, that is that for this particular page setup. So what we're going to do now is to create our cover page. The cover page is where you're going to have the title, which I'm going to copy now. I'm going to paste this first. I'm going to paste, this is our subtitle. All right, but before subtitle, you have title. So let me give space and copy our title here. All right, so you are going to, let me paste it here. So now here is our one more thing I forgot to give say this. All right, so you're going to set up your line spacing. I like to use 1.5 is okay here, but if it is not, you can double it. So here we're going to make this one center aligned. We're going to make it bold. We're going to increase its font size like 20. This is too big. 24. Then reduce the line spacing for the title. Then give it a title. This is the title style. All right, so I'm going to give it this, or you can give it any of the topics, sorry, any of the fonts. You can give it Roboto, you can give it any font at all you want. This is just the cover page. Then we'll make it what? Center aligned. So this is what we have here. And I'm going to increase the font size. So I love giving this red color to it. All right, so this is how I love to see my ebook. So this is the subtitle, which I'm going to give increase the font size. So let's quickly increase it to 18. All right, so you can do this, and then let's see the font, the line spacing. All right, is okay. The line spacing is okay. So this is what we have. You can decide to increase this a little. So 28 is okay. So this is what we have for our, then the last thing for our cover page is author's name. Don't forget I said it, the author's name. That's, we have gotten this, we have done this, so we have done this, we have done this one as well. Okay, so we have done this one as well. So we're going to do the author's page, which I'm going to cancel now. All right, so we have done these three. Let me go back. I put my author's name, Faith. All right, so this is the author's name. Okay, so I'm going to align it to the center and reduce the font size to either 16. Is okay like this. So this is our cover page. So one more thing is that you can add an image here to make your book look visually appealing. All right, so let's go to Google and download. Let me type banana. Let me just type fruits. You know, just type anything you want. Once you have it, you can just download random, you know, let me just put something like this, but make sure the images you're downloading, they are free to use. All right, these ones here are not free, but if you see anyone that has license, it will be free for you to download. But I will make sure I download anyone. I just want to be fast on this, so I will download anyone I want here. But for you, don't download anyhow, so you don't face copyright issues. Okay, so I'm going to copy this image, come to my document, and paste it here. So this is how my ebook looks. Or you can just give it an image of someone who is eating something. You just go to pexels.com, pexels.com. This is where you can download a lot of stock images, or Pixabay. Let me go to Pixabay. All right, so you can download diabetes or foods. Diabetes, let me type diabetes food. Let me just type this. You can download, you can type anything you want. So, oh, okay, so you can just okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, you can see this one that has let me copy this. So this one that has both machine, you can just copy something like this. Let me come here and remove this and paste this particular one. So so you can see my cover page is ready to go. So what's the next thing I need to do? So we need to go over and set our copyright page. So we're going to tell ChatGPT to write a copyright page for us. Write a copyright page text for me. So here is it. So it has written a lot of, but I don't want to copy all. I will just need to copy this. Just copy this. All right. Copyright is almost the same everywhere. So I want to bring this one up here. So let me paste this. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. But have you noticed that whenever you copy anything from ChatGPT, it looks somehow? You can first of all paste it on your notepad. Sorry, just copy, come to notepad, and then work on it. Let me replace this with fake ole. All right, reserved. All right, so just copy, Control A, highlight C, copy. Let's go back to where we were. All right, so I'm going to highlight this again, and let's paste it here. So we're going to change this part. We're going to remove the bold and just use 12. Okay, so this can be 14. It's fine. So this is our, but we're not going to use we are not going to use center align. We're going to use justify. All right, so this is just how our copyright page will look like. Our cover page is ready. All right, and then our copyright page is ready. What's the next page we're going to do? We're going to do introduction. So I always tell people, if you want to write introduction, start with a story on how someone bought this ebook and the person's life was transformed. All right, so this is our introduction. I'm going to paste this. I'm going to paste this here as our introduction. So make sure I'm going to use Times New Romance aligned to the middle. So we're going to use 20 for our title. So this is it. So I'm going to use the heading 2. When you format your books well, it's going to help you create your table of contents without hassle. All right, so but then we missed something. Okay, we missed something here. Before your introduction, you're going to have table of contents. Table of contents. All right, which I'm going to create now. Table of contents. All right, so let me copy it and let's go to this place. I'm going to replace that with this, but we're not going to create table of contents. I'm going to leave a space for it. When we're done creating our ebooks, we're going to generate that without stress. Okay, so we're going to leave like 2 pages here. We're going to leave like 2 pages vacant. All right, and move over to the next page for our introduction. So here we're going to create our introduction. So let me replace this with introduction. All right, so this is our introduction page. Let me quickly highlight it, and then we're going to give it 20. Remove italics, then go to heading 2, give it heading 2. As you can see, immediately I changed to heading 2, it changed. You have to fix it back. 20. I love giving it 20, and then align to the middle. So this is our introduction. We'll make it bold again. So here we're going to write our introduction, but then, like I told you, we want to tell ChatGPT to tell us a story. Write an introduction of this book. All right, introduction of this ebook, telling a story on how someone, so this is this. Then I'm going to copy this, and we're going to use Claude again, though I love using Claude to write the entire ebook. So but then let's see what ChatGPT gives us. So let's see what it gives us this time around. So meet Sarah. Okay, can you see ChatGPT is very good. All right, meet Sarah. A few months ago she sat in her doctor's office, tracking blah blah blah, and I love it. I love the story. All right, so this is where it gets interesting. We just have to copy. Let's copy. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this, though it's too long, but you can minimize it. You can just reduce it, make it shorter. Okay, let me tell ChatGPT, make it shorter and precise. So that's what we're going to do here. Oh, ChatGPT has come again. It's telling me to log in. I want to stay logged out. I don't want to. So this is the introduction. Meet Sarah. All right, so it has given me a shorter version of it. Let me just copy. So I copy, go back to this place. I'm gonna go over again. So paste this. I'm gonna paste this. This is very good. So you format. All right, make it look good. So Sarah recently diagnosed of blah 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 blah. Can you see that we have written our introduction? So this space here is for our table of contents. So once we are done with this, so now we are done with our copyright page. We're done with our copyright page. Okay, we're done with it. We are done with this. All right, as you can see, we are done with introduction. So it's time to write the body of this book, but we have not generated our table of contents, as you can see. All right, we have not generated it. So what are we going to do now? We're going to tell ChatGPT to create 3-chapter table of contents for us. All right, make sure it is value packed and not plagiarized. All right, and not plagiarized. So let's see what ChatGPT gives us here. Okay, let's quickly see what it gives us. Okay, can you see? That's giving us this. So this is just 3 chapters. Okay, you can go more than that, but I don't want to go more than this for now. It's just for this tutorial. So chapter 1, we're going to write chapter 1. I'm going to copy this and then go back to our and paste this. Okay, so this is though you can do all of this later. All right, so we're going to start with chapter 1. We're going to start with chapter 1. So this is chapter 1. We are going to make this center aligned, increase to 20, and give it. So first of all, we're going to give it heading 1. Okay, once you give it heading 1, everything will change as well. So this is our chapter 1. So we're going to write here now. We're going to copy all of this and tell Claude. So I'm going to Claude. I don't like writing the details with ChatGPT, so I'm going to go to Claude. So what you will do is just come to your browser and type Claude.ai. all right, so it will bring you to this place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell Claude I want to write a value packed cookbook for diabetic patients who are newly diagnosed, but I want a content written by human for human to read with emotional touch. Avoid using jargons and AI generic words. So I'm giving it the instructions it has to follow. All right, so these are things I want it to pay attention to, make it impactful. So let's put it, make it insightful or impactful, whichever one. Make it insightful and straight to the point. straight to the point. I have the table of contents to give you. Follow my instructions to write. Avoid plagiarism. Let me ask it, do you understand? I'm giving it instruction. You have to be specific in your instructions if you want to get the best out of AI. All right, so that's how to prompt AI. Or you can also tell it to assume the position of a doctor, right? So and so for you, a food nutritionist. Okay, I can say assume the position of a food nutritionist, a food scientist, a food nutritionist, or whatever, with 10 years 10 years of practical experience writing cookbooks for diabetic patients who are newly diagnosed. So this is it. Do you understand? So let's see what it says, and then we'll give you the title of the book as well. Let me copy the ebook title. So let's copy the ebook title here. Diabetes cookbook for. Okay, so it's asking me where to start. That's fine. So I'm going to copy the part we want it to write. So follow my instructions. So I'm going to copy the whole of chapter 1 and ask it to write the whole of chapter 1 for us. So let's copy it. So this is it. So let's wait for it to write this for us. Okay, so it has started writing. So all right, it has written this particular chapter for us. Let's see how it looks. So I'm going to copy it right away. Click here, copy, go back to my chapter. So I'm going to just highlight this and then paste. So let's remove all of this and then paste what we have copied. Okay, so this is what we have for chapter 1. So as you can see, you can just remove this. What is diabetes? So this is what we have, and I'm going to highlight all of this. I'm going to highlight all of this and give it justify. So this is what we have here. So it has written chapter 1 for us. Can you see what is diabetes and blah 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 blah? So but we're not formatting yet. So what I'm doing, I'm going to write chapter 2. Let me go over to chapter 2 and write chapter 2. Then we'll come back for formatting. Okay, so this is chapter 2 for us. We're going to tell it to follow the instructions and write this for us too. So let's go over to follow my instructions and write chapter. All right, so I'm going to paste that chapter here. Follow my instructions. All right, so this is what we have. Let's go over to it. All right, so it's writing. So all right, that's written chapter 2 for us. I copy. So let's go back to our book, center align this. So let me quickly center align this one. All right, give it heading 1, sorry, it's going to be heading 1. Remember, the chapters should be in heading 1. The subheadings, these ones can be in heading 2. All right, so that way it will create a hierarchy for you when you're creating your table of contents. So that is it. Bear that in mind. All right, so I'm going to quickly highlight all of this and paste our chapter 2. So let me paste what we have here. All right, so we have written chapter 2. Okay, this is our chapter 2. All right, so we're going over to chapter 3 before we start proper formatting and proofreading. All right, so this is our chapter 2. All right, so let's go over to chapter 3. When we're done, we're going to go over it to proofread the whole thing. So this is our chapter 3. We're going to do this for the last time. So copy. So here it says delicious recipe for every meal, breakfast, energizing. Okay, blah blah blah. This is chapter 3. Control Z. We have chapter 3. Okay, so chapter 3 should be in the middle. So let me just write. Let's go over to Cloud and tell it to follow my instructions as usual. Instructions. Write this chapter. Okay, so let me paste it. It's going to write this for us. Okay, so I is missing here. Let's see what it gives us. So Claude has done justice to the chapter 3. All right, so I'm going to copy it, go back to our document. So I'm going to paste this. Okay, so this is going to be a value packed ebook, but I will suggest to you, don't just write ebook on cookbook because you just want to make money. Make sure you write in any topic you have expertise in. All right, that is the best way to write a very good book that will be value packed. Use AI to boost your productivity by writing faster. So as soon as it's done writing, you're going to go over through the entire process, okay, to check what it has written for you. All right, so this is our ebook, okay, which we're going to proofread and then go through it to find out things that are not correct. You know, this is written by AI, but you as a professional, you should know what is not right and what is right by reading the ebook yourself. So that is the entire thing there. So I'm going to make this one heading 1, give it heading 1, change the font, make it bold and center aligned. It's fine here, it's fine this way. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna go down, so I'm going to remove this. So our ebook is ready. So what you will do now is just take your time, okay, go through it, make corrections, and then format your ebook very well. As you can see, these ones are not aligning, okay, they need to align. So you can just increase the font size to 12. As you can see, it's in 11, just increase it to 12. Okay, go over these ones, do the same thing, go over to make it 12. And then these subheadings, you can also work on them. What you will do here is increase their font size, but then have to change them to heading 2. All right, give them heading 2, then make them left aligned, change their font size. Okay, I love giving subheadings, blue color or green, whichever one you want. So just keep formatting your ebook. So this one is in heading 2. All right, 16, that's fine. You can make it bold as well, make it bold. So this is it. So when someone sees your ebook, they will see that your book. So here it says how food impacts your blood sugar level. You can decide to add an image here as well. So let's go to this site again. Let's download an image of let's see if let's download this. Let me copy this, or let me copy this one that just has this device used for checking blood sugar level. So let me copy it, come back here. I just want to make my ebook look good so that when someone sees it, they will say, oh, this writer knows what he or she is doing. All right, can you see I've added it here? So increase this font to 12. All right, do same for all of this. Can you see that the book is jam-packed and I don't like it? So you can decide to give it a line height of 1.5. Yes, that's absolutely fine. 1.5. Don't forget that in your formatting you have to do that. Give it 1.5 line height. The line height is just the space between the lines. Can you see? So that is what you should be doing. So this is my subheading. I'm going to give it heading 2. I'm going to make it blue. You can use green depending on your choice. So that is it. Can you see? If you read this ebook, you will love it. You will love it. Make your ebook look rich so that when someone buys it, they will appreciate it. So these ones, you can just make these ones bold. So here is our food timetable. Welcome to your table. All right, so you can just make this one bold, give it like green color. These things will make your book look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So these ones, what you do is just add bullet points. Here is bullet points. Keep formatting your book. I won't be able to finish all of them in this video, but I just want to show you how to do this. So when you're done formatting, we have not written our conclusion. Let's tell Claude to give us write conclusion. Write a brief conclusion for us for this book. So I'm writing this prompt right away so that you can see it. You can pause and write them yourself, because I don't want to copy and paste. If I copy and paste, you won't understand what I have done. All right, so unexpected what happened, it didn't give me that. So let's go over to ChatGPT and use ChatGPT to complete this. So let me go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to write a very brief and short conclusion for this ebook. Let's see what it gives us. Conclusion. All right, so we're going over to our ebook. Let's go to the last part. If you want to go to the last part, you can click here to directly take you to the last part of this ebook. Oh, our ebook is really long, but it has value in it. That's what matters the most. Let me insert the other page, conclusion. Just enter another page. So this is our conclusion page. I will paste this. I'm going to increase the font size and then all right, so whichever one, just remove this, make this bold. I'm going to give it heading 2. All right, 20 as usual. Bold, it's fine. So this is our conclusion. So this conclusion is jam-packed. I'm going to give it a line spacing of 1.5. This is absolutely beautiful, but it's left aligned. Please don't forget this. It's now justified. So this is our conclusion. So the next thing, let's say we have proofread our book. All right, we've gone through it, we've corrected all the mistakes, we've read everything, we understand what we've written. So what do? You have to add page breaks to your book. All right, because if you export this book like this, see chapter 3 entered chapter 2 and it is not nice. So what you do basically is just scroll down, scroll up, come to chapter 2 that entered here, put your cursor here. All right, go to insert. Okay, we're going to insert what? Page break. This is break. Click on page break. It has entered a new chapter. Go to chapter 3 and do the same thing. All right, so let's add a page break again. Insert, go to page break or go to break, click on page break. It has entered a new chapter. So that is how to create page breaks. All right, even if you export your ebook, it will not scatter. Can you see that these books are not organized? You have to take your time to organize them. All right, organize them, make them 12, justify, and remove all these AI stuffs here. Okay, so let's say that's all for our ebook. So we want to add page numbers to our ebook. Just come to insert. All right, come to page numbers. How do you want the presentation to be? Up or down? I like it down, and I like this last one. So I've added it to all my book. Can you see my page 16, page 17? All right, so that's how to add your page number to your ebook. Let's say this is my ebook. I want to add watermark to it. You can also insert watermark to your ebook. Just come to watermark, click on watermark. Do you want to add a logo or text? If you want to add a logo, you can click here to upload a logo, but I want to add a text and I want it to be in my name. I want to have Faith and Mole, so that people will not steal it. So how can you see that it has added this? How do you want it to be? You want the transparency to be, can you see? You can reduce the transparency. All right, 100% transparency. You can reduce it. So if you want it to be horizontal like this, fine. If you want it this way, fine. In every page, fine. But I like to leave it diagonal. All right, so that I've added that to my ebook. So the next thing you have to do is to do what? You want to export this ebook. When you're done formatting, you can add anything you want. If you want to add images, please add images to your ebook. Let's say here I want to add images. I go over again. I want to copy another image. I want to copy this beautiful one. Copy this, go to my ebook. So that beautiful. Can you see? If you're reading this ebook, you will love it. This is how to write entire ebook. Make sure all these things written here are correct. Okay, don't forget that it is written with AI, but you have to give it your own professional touch by reading it line by line, proofread line by line, and make sure, or possible, hire someone to proofread for you. All these tips, you can make them bold, where you want to lay emphasis, make them bold, or use a sharp color like red to lay emphasis, give it red so that it will stand out. Can you see? Control Z. So the directions, the same thing, make them bold, increase, make them bold on a plate. So this is how our ebook looks like. So make corrections where necessary, grammatical errors, fix them. All right, so I won't continue to format all the ebook by giving you all the necessary steps to format. So if you want to export your ebook, let's say you're done, you want to export your ebook, what you basically do is just come to File. So let me go straight. Okay, sorry, we have not added our table of content. That's very bad of us. So I'm going to import the table of contents here. So let's insert table of contents. Go down to table of contents. You want to choose links because this is an ebook. So let me go back to the ebook to do something. So I want to remove this. Let me go back to the ebooks. I didn't add much of those chapters. I didn't add. Let me go to chapter 2. I want to add these headings. I want to add heading to it, 20, so that it will appear on our table of contents. So those things you want to appear on the table of contents, I make it blue. Like I told you, I love to give it a different color. So I go to my chapter 3. Can you see that these ones I didn't give them? That's why they didn't appear on my table of contents. So I didn't do that, but I'm doing that right away. So let's go to our table of contents again. Let me go to my table of contents again. So let's go to my table of contents and refresh. So click on this icon here. It's refresh. Can you see that our table of content has? Well, let me remove it and add another one. I want to add a better one. So let me insert table of contents. So you can see dotted plain. Can you see? And I want the line spacing to be. So this is it. So this is our table of contents. Can you see that there is a space here? I want to bring it up to fill the other page. I want my introduction to fill this page. So this is our table of contents, and this is our introduction. All right, so now table of content, if you click anywhere around here, it will take you directly to that place. Can you see? It will take you to that place. Any of these things you add to the, so that's how to format your ebook. Can you see our ebook is ready? Let me teach you how to export. Click on File, go to Download, click on PDF Documents. All right, so when you click on it, you wait for it, it's downloading. Can you see that our ebook is ready? Can you see our ebook? Can you see? This is beautiful, extremely beautiful. Somebody will look at it and see. Can you see? Can you see our table of content? Can you see introduction? And somebody will read it. Make sure you format your ebook very well. You know, I didn't format it. I didn't finish up the formatting, right? The proofreading. But you can do that. This is chapter 2. Can you see it started on a fresh page? All right. Then can you see how beautiful our ebook looks like? So that's basically what you need to do here. This is how to write a complete ebook with AI. And if you want to learn how to create this ebook using Canva or how to create digital products, I will leave a link to a detailed video I've done on this channel, or you watch this video that will pop up here right now. All right, and if you want to create an online store to sell your ebook, you will watch another video I have on this channel on how to create an online store using Seller. All right, and then if you want to get digital product ideas that you can start creating today, or topics you want to create, I have created an ebook that is going to teach you, or is going to expose you to over 400 digital product ideas in 20 different niches. These are most profitable niches on the internet. You can create digital products on and earn passive income. I will link them up in the description. All you have to do is just to click the link in the description and have access to all the materials I will leave there. See you in my next video.